Happy New Year! Woohoo! Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2022, everyone. Grab your popcorn, grab your tea, your coffee, whatever is going to make you happy in this new year, and come on right back. We're going to be celebrating this year. We're doing a recap of 2021 here on Gwendy Media TV. And I want to thank all of you for being part of this amazing family, building this community. I have two amazing people backstage, Mr. Claude Songe, who is the CEO and founder of Chanel 3 Zones. And I have one of the best fashion designers in Cameroon right now. She's upcoming. She has dressed celebrities from Cameroon to Dubai to America, UK, name it. She's right here backstage. She's also one of our members here on Gwendy Media TV, and she wanted to be here with us to do the recap and also talk about some of those highlights of the year 2021. But before we get into that, I want us to get into music. Happy New Year, everybody. Let me know where you're watching from. Share the video with all your friends and family members. Let's have fun. I want us to listen to this beautiful song by Ambe. I don't know if you guys know this song. This is a classic. It's one of the best songs I've ever heard on music celebrating the new year. So let's go. We're going to take this beautiful song by Ambe. Now for Bafut really go. So wherever you are, just tell yourself that you're going there. Now for New Year, now for 2022 really go. So let's go with this song by Ambe. Wherever you are, start dancing. It's a celebration. We are grateful. This is a new year. This is 2022, and it's not given to everybody. We all know that we lost somebody a few days back. Fish, a young, vibrant Cameroonian artist who just won Biggie 237. Unfortunately, he didn't make it to the next year, this year where we are. So let's be grateful. Tag your friends. Just celebrate somebody in the comments. What are you grateful for that you went through in 2021? So let's get on with the song. And after the song, we're going to be meeting Mr. Claude Songe and our May Bright, who are already waiting backstage. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. If you know the song, just dance. I love it. Yay! Bonne année! Hey. Uh-huh. We don't own the rights to the music. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. Share the video. Come on. Woo! What are you grateful for? Bonne année, bonne année. Happy New Year, everybody. Bonne année, bonne année. Now for Bafut. Hey. I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you, Clementine. I'm grateful for you, Zamani. I'm grateful for you, our F. Sasa. I'm grateful for all of you who have been part of this family and growing this family and just bringing out the best in us. We've had a tremendous year. As you all know, Gwendy Media is focused on educational, entertainment, empowerment, and entrepreneurial programs. And so we bring you guys people every single week. Hi, Goa Lixmon. This is my friend. I've missed you so much, sis. I miss you here in the house. Thank you so much for showing up today. I love you. Thank you. Yay. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm going to bring on Mr. Claude Songe and our Eme Bride. They're already backstage. Come on. Share the video, guys. Hey. Sassani, Sassani, yeah. Il faut sortir les touches, hein, Monsieur Claude Songe. Il faut sortir les touches. Welcome, our Eme. How are you?
Je ne sais pas si je vais sortir les touches.
I'm fine.
Happy New Year. I want to see all of you dancing. If you're grateful to be alive today. Hey. I think I'm playing the wrong version of this song. I wanted the one that is the all-star version, so I'm gonna go with that one. This is the very first one that Ahmed did the year before. So I'm gonna play the new version, the one that he did with all the other artists together. So Ambe Magasco, Mitaleo, Blanche Baby, TZ, Bad Boy, Boy Tag, Bless B, Askia Salatiel. So let's go with the new one. Il faut se lever, il faut danser. Happy New Year, everybody. What are some goals that you achieved in 2021 that you're proud of that you would like to share with us? Do you want to share some of those goals with us? How I may, what was it that you love so much that you achieved this past year 2021 that you want to share with us? I see a private message. I just see a all right, so I'm going to play this other song now. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. Happy New Year to all of you. I'm so happy, so grateful to have all of you here. Thank you for being part of the Gwendy Media TV family. Thank you for helping us grow this community. Just thank you for doing your best, to help us bring out the best in everybody, right? So 2021 was amazing. We tried a couple of things. We had new programs that came up. We had this program that was called KMER Top 10 Music. We lost our Amy Bright. Hopefully she gets back. We had another program that was called Gospel Hour. And we also had another program that was called Celebrity Gist. And let me know which of these programs were your favorite. Of course, we had Spotlight with Gwendy, which is our flagship program. While we talk about how the year went on and some of those amazing guests that we had in 2021, I have two guests with me in the studio, our Amy Bride and Mr. Claude Songer, who's the founder of Chanel 3 Zones. I'm going to let them introduce themselves so that we can know who they are before we start digging deep into talking about how 2021 went on Gwendy Media and what is coming for 2022. So, ladies before gentlemen, so I'm going to start with our Amy Bride. A lot of you have not seen her face before. She's always been in the background. She's one of the biggest supporters of Gwendy Media TV from day one. This is our third year that we're getting into right now. I'm so grateful for you, our Amy Bride. How are you?
Bonne année à toi.
I cannot hear anything. Did you put on your
voice?
Now I hear you. I hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity. Happy New Year, first of all.
Happy New Year.
Happy prosperous New Year to everyone. Bonne année.
Bonne année. We made it.
Okay.
We made it.
I'm so grateful for this opportunity, for this platform. Actually, you don't know what it means to me. When I just got the flyer, I posted, I was like, wow, this is so amazing. I'm so happy. I'm grateful. So, before I get into how excited I am, my name is Awa Eme Bright, and I'm the CEO and founder of Eme and Bright Design. So, design traditional wear, mostly African wear. So that's who I am. So I'm so grateful to be here for this opportunity. On the first day of the year, I'm so happy.
This grateful. Is big.
I couldn't.
It's a good start. Hi, Kayu Sandra. How are you, Sandra? Let me know if you want to join. If there's anybody who is watching the show right now and you'd like to join the broadcast, let me know and I'll send you the link. This is the new year and we want to celebrate you. We are here because all of you are there. So if you want to join the broadcast, just let me know. I'll send you the link and then you can join, okay? So we also have another man in the background there, Mr. Claude Songer. How are you, Mr. Claude Songer? Bonne année. Bonne année. How are you, Mr. Claude Songer? Bonne année.
Oui, bonne année, Happy New Year.
Comment ça va?
Bonne année, Happy New Year. Oui.
Comment ça va?
Je vais très bien.
Monsieur Claude Songer, je vais te demander de ne plus regarder l'autre écran que tu regardes parce que ça te distrait. Tu n'es pas focalisé ici. Tu dois m'écouter. He's watching something else. He's watching himself. And
D'accord.
that's why he's answering later on.
D'accord.
Donc, tu vas éteindre l'autre appareil et tu vas te focaliser ici. Et tu sais que ta petite sœur ne blague pas avec toi. Avec ces choses. So, we're going to take you, we're going to let you go over
Bien
there.
sûr, bien sûr, bien sûr.
We're going to, hey everybody, how are you doing? Let me know, what are you most excited about this new year? What are some plans, some goals that you have for the year? Monsieur Claude Tonguet, tu es le boss de Chanel Tree Zones. Parle-nous un peu, dis-nous un peu comment l'année 2021 a été pour Chanel Tree Zones et tout ce que tu fais pour la culture camerounaise, afro-caribéenne.
Merci de me présenter par ce biais-là.
Tu vas d'abord.
L'année 2021 a été une année assez. Je pourrais dire, c'est plutôt une année de transition. Une année. L'autre appareil n'est pas allumé.
Mais parce que tu regardes ailleurs, quand je te parle, ça arrive un peu plus tard.
Attends.
Je veux que tu sois focalisé. You gotta be focused. All right, while you're fixing that, let me talk to our Aimee Bride. So our Aimee Bride, what was one thing that, or maybe a couple of things that you're so grateful for 2021 that happened to you that you didn't think was gonna happen? Are you there? I think our Aimee is frozen a little bit. Are you there? Hi, Chris Beller. How are you? How are you? Happy New Year to you. Alors, Claude Tonguet, tu nous parlais un peu de comment l'année s'est passée pour Chanel Tree Zones. Est-ce que tu as eu des moments forts de l'année 2021 que tu aimerais partager avec nous ici aujourd'hui?
Oui, les moments forts, oui, il y a eu des moments forts parce que normalement, moi je dirais plutôt c'est une année de transition. Hein. Ça a été une année de transition parce que il s'est passé beaucoup de choses. Il s'est passé beaucoup de choses. Il y a comment ça s'appelle? Il y a le développement de la chaîne. Développer une chaîne qui demande beaucoup de temps, beaucoup de moyens. Et puis la création des émissions. La création d'émissions, qu'il faut créer des émissions qui seront sûrement dès 2022 qui vont prendre place.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi on a un contre-son de Tonguet. Est-ce qu'on peut arranger ça? Parce que j'ai l'impression qu'il y a un autre son pas derrière.
Je sais pas.
Pendant que tu essaies d'arranger ce son-là, I'm going to go back in music, guys. I want us to enjoy that song by Ambe. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you're most grateful for seeing this year 2022. And because we're talking about Gwendy Media Recap, I want to know from you, what are some of our programs that you loved, or maybe some of the guests that we brought to you on the show that you really, really appreciated. So while you're thinking about that and dropping it in the comments, I'm going to go back in music with this song by Ambe, which I love so much. Happy New Year to all of you. Share the video. And of course, this is Gwendy Media. On this channel, we talk about educational, entertainment, empowerment, and entrepreneurial programs. Every single week, we bring you guests from all over the world, from all walks of life, whose stories and experiences can inspire and empower the community. So if you're somebody out there who likes to know more about people from all over the world, Africa, Europe, America, everywhere, who are making a difference in their lives, who are impacting their communities, and who are showing people how they did it, sharing their stories and experiences, then this is certainly a place where you want to be. And I invite you to go ahead and follow our page on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook. And if you're on our YouTube or Instagram, go ahead, first of all, subscribe to our channel and turn on our notification every single week. we bring the amazing guests who thrill you, who, just blow your mind, who share their stories, their experiences. And this year, 2022, we have so much in stock. I don't want to tell you what's all cooking, but we have some opportunities. And I would like to see in the comment section, what are some suggestions that you people would want to see? What are some kind of topics that you would like us to talk about on Gwendy Media, so that we can incorporate that? Because remember, we are here because you are here. Okay, so let's take this song again by Ambe, Happy New Year. We'll take a little snippet of it, and when we come back, we'll talk more about some of those programs and some of those guests that we had that really, really made our day. Okay, so let's go in music. Aha. Enjoy the music wherever you are. Share with your friends, tag them. Just dance if you're grateful to be alive right now. The song is Ambe and All Stars. Yay! Bonne année, bonne année, bonne année. Eh, plenty hero. Fovelo. Yeah. Do you know this song? One chance, the place for my name, my name. Everybody take one fufu for my bill. one fufu for all my men. Oh my God. All right, so we're going to stop here with music because we have so much to talk about. So there are a couple of things that really stood out for me as a person, trying to run a channel where, I can really talk about our own people, our own stories. And I'm really so grateful for all of you that have stood by me, because, talking about inspiring stories is not very fun of a thing, because we're not talking relationships, we're not talking happening stories. We do bring happening stories once in a while, whenever we have them. And I'd like to know from you guys, because we really want to give you the best. Really, we want to be able to meet up. Go, Alixmo, what are some things that you'd like to see us talk about here on the channel? What are some topics that you would like us to talk about? So one thing that we've been discussing, my team and I, is to bring in, really tangible societal issues that people are facing. We have a program that's coming up, and I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but it's a program that I've been working on backstage. And it's a program where we'll be able to really talk about certain issues, mostly concerning women and family. Okay. And I remember discussing this with one of my friends who is also a very big influencer. Unfortunately, her hands are so tight. We talked about this last year at some point during the year, but she's so busy. And it's not been easy for her and me to come up with a plan that works for us. Most of all, we live in different countries, our time zones and everything. So it's a little bit crazy, but I've decided that I will still go ahead and do this particular show. I'm going to start that show this year. And on Spotlight with Gwendy, there are a lot of things that you guys will be seeing now. We're going to be having more one-on-ones with people, even though COVID is coming back, but we intend to take all the measures health-wise, so that nobody gets sick along the way. Let me know in the comment section, would you guys like to see more programs where we have like one-on-one with people, like where I really actually sit down and maybe go to somebody's establishment and you guys really see like the real picture, because I was just speaking with this Cameroonian guy who is one of the best videographers. He's one of the best music and movie videographers based in Maryland. And I was talking about having a session with him and actually going into his studio and doing like an actual, you guys see what a music studio is all about. And I show you guys different instruments that they use. And you guys could even participate in maybe some live recording sessions. And then we get to talk to him about how he got into music production. Would that be something that you guys would like to see more? Alors, Claude Sanguet, j'étais en train de dire que en 2022, c'est vrai que je suis en train de sauter un peu la barre, mais c'est juste parce que j'ai eu une idée. En 2022, on se disait qu'on va faire beaucoup plus de one-on-one. de, one-on-one, rencontrer des personnes. Et j'étais en train de causer avec un ami à Maryland qui est un producteur musical. Donc, on parlait d'aller vraiment dans son studio et puis avoir vraiment, a live session, voir comment ça se passe, apprendre un peu, voir qu'est-ce qui ressemble un studio de musique, Et donc, je demandais comme ça, est-ce que ce sont des choses que vous aimeriez voir sur Gwendy Media?
Bien sûr, c'est toujours intéressant parce que normalement, il faut bien montrer comment les artistes créent les œuvres, hein. Alors, c'est toujours très intéressant de voir comment le produit se fait, comment on le conçoit et comment il arrive après à maturité, après il a sorti. Juste très intéressant.
Our Bride, what about you? Do you think that you would like to see like more action? You'd like to see us have more people one-on-one? Or would you still be okay with the virtual? Because we'll obviously continue the virtual for a long time because most of our guests we don't live in the same place, but we still have to make it happen. So what are some things that you would like to see on Gwendy Media? Maybe you want to see something on fashion. Oh my gosh, Awaime has a terrible network problem and she's joining from Cameroon. I really want to appreciate Awaime Bright. She's been such a great supporter to this channel. And I am so, so grateful for people like her. She just came back from church and she's already on here with us. And I don't take that lightly. So I'm going to take a couple of comments here. Amelia says, I enjoyed the Spotlight with Gwendy program for the past few months. I've been following Gwendy. I've learned so much and I'm grateful. Amelia, I want to know what exactly have you learned on this platform that you are grateful for? Or maybe was there a particular program that you watched that you really liked that you would like us to know about? I'd like to know what stood out for you. And hey, before the end of today, I'm going to be giving out a gift to 1 or 2 lucky people. That's not even counting the fact that tomorrow we are giving out the winners. We're going to be telling you about the winners of the Gwendy Media IDP support. So the winners will be announced tomorrow. But before that, I just wanted to let you know that whoever makes the best proposal here, because we're trying to know about like some suggestions from you guys. What are some things that you guys would like to see more on Gwendy Media so that we can go ahead and include that into our programs next year? So I see Awaime is back here. So Awaime, what are some things that you've learned from Gwendy Media or that you loved about our platform? Maybe some programs that you've loved about our platform. Are you here?
Okay.
Okay.
The network is so bad.
I know. So what are some programs or slots that you've really liked that we've done on Gwendy Media here?
A whole lot. There's a whole lot of things that I've learned on Gwendy Media. Really enjoyed the shows. When you bring personality, especially people who make a big difference in the community, it is very interesting because a lot of people learn a lot of things from there. Yeah, so to me, Gwendy Media has really been doing a great job.
I really kind of want to hear something precise, like maybe a particular program that stood out for you. Maybe just any one of them, because we've had over 100 guests on this platform, which is mind blowing. Like, so what are some particular like guests or editions of the show that you really like that stood out for you? Like if you had to choose your favorite, because I know that you've been present on almost all of them, So I just want to know from you, because that is going to help us like know the kind of programs that some of you like, so that we can give you more of the things that you like. If you get my point.
Brace yourselves, guys. It's the Queen who holds the #1 position.
Are you there?
Top
Am I
countdown
right?
this week is Charlotte Thunder.
Can you hear me?
Enjoy this gorgeous piece.
All right. So I don't know. I think our Amy Bright or hi Marta Eakumbum. How are you? Happy New Year. Chuyi Chanel, how are you? Interviews of entrepreneurs. Oh yes, yes, yes. I really love that. Really, that's something that we're trying to bring out. And this year, 2022, we're going to have so many more programs. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a lot of tips on how to create passive income, especially in today's society where we have the internet. Okay. Um, a lot of trainings that I've done, a lot of coaching programs that I've done. I have learned a lot of things that I've tested and tried that are working, that I'm using with my own clients that I help myself. And I just want to be able to help as many people as possible. So if you are watching Gwendy Media in 2022, believe me, every single time there's going to be something great to learn. We will be learning so much about money making activities, a lot, because we need to be able to take care of ourselves. We cannot just depend on the government. We already know that the situation is not good. So many people back home don't have jobs. They're done with school and all whatnot. And it's going to be important to create means of income. And it's possible to do that. There are a bunch of simple things that I've realized, that I've learned about, where you can easily get, the knowledge, the skills, the know-how on how to start making money online in 2022, how to monetize your genius faster, how to sell your services to the right kind of audience that you need. And so that's something that we're going to be working on a lot, because I really want as many people as possible to learn and benefit from that. Donc, Claude Songuet, est-ce qu'il y a une
Oui.
émission? Je sais que toi, tu as été présent dans presque toutes de nos émissions, presque toutes nos émissions. Mais est-ce qu'il
Ouais.
y a une émission particulière qui t'a marqué? Ou peut-être
Disons,
un guest
disons,
particulier?
disons l'émission qui m'a marqué le plus, ou bien l'émission phare, hein, c'est Sportline. Maintenant, la personne qui m'a beaucoup touché, je crois que c'était une émission avec une femme qui était docteur, hein, je crois. Cette émission était très émouvante, cette émission-là. Voilà. Voilà, c'était une émission qui était vraiment très intéressante. Voilà, très intéressante. Ce jour-là, c'était vraiment, voilà.
Voilà, donc quand tu regardes un peu ce qu'on fait sur Spotlight with Gwendy, tu vois, on parle beaucoup plus avec des invités qui viennent de partout, de différents pays, qui font des différentes professions et tout. Qu'est-ce que tu penses de tout cela?
Je pense que c'est ça qui fait l'Afrique. C'est cette diversité-là. C'est cette grande diversité-là qui fait l'Afrique. Alors, voilà. C'est la grande diversité-là qui fait l'Afrique. Et c'est ça même qui...
Oui, oui. Oui, oui. All right, so we're going to continue talking. So we had a couple of very heated programs right here on Gwendy Media. I remember sometime last year we had this one where we had a powerhouse. We had Epule Jeffrey, we had Siwa International, we had Pierre in Global, we had Chichi Ladislav, and we had Kwo Elonge of Freaky Table. They were on here and we were talking about, that was when the issue of banning Cameroonian Nigerian music or foreign music from Cameroon was very, very hot. And so you can see from the topic, it said banning or reducing the influx of Nigerian music, solution or myth for the Cameroon entertainment explosion. So that was one of our most watched program to date on YouTube. We still have people commenting. That particular show had over, right now, I think he has over 26,000 views on YouTube. That particular one with those guys, like, because it was an argument, and I realized that a lot of Cameroonians like programs where they argue. Right? It's either they like programs where they argue a lot, or maybe programs where they're talking about certain pertinent issues, which is something that we'll be bringing. We'll be talking about a lot of pertinent issues, societal issues, rape, all of that. Like, we'll be bringing you case studies, and we have a new program that we're going to be introducing to you guys. Actually, there are two programs. There is one that is focused on the diaspora completely. I want to make sure that I have my notes. Let me just give me a minute, guys. Let me go get my notes, because I think I wrote down I had the idea while I was at work the other day, and I just wrote it down, and I wrote a couple of pointers, and I'm going to share with you guys just a little snippet of that, and you guys will tell me if you like that. Okay, so one of them is going to be a diaspora focus program. Okay, so it's going to mostly be focused on the realities of living abroad, right? Wow, Claude Songe.
Yo.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'on manque là? Hey, Claude Songe has brought champagne for us. Mais malheureusement, on peut pas goûter ce champagne là, c'est trop loin.
On peut pas goûter, vous pouvez pas goûter, vous allez seulement regarder.
C'est trop loin de nous. Hein?
Vous allez seulement regarder.
Too far away. Yeah. So I was just saying that thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you for the hearts. So let me know in the comment section, what are some of the programs or interviews that you loved most that we brought to you on the show? We brought you a variety of guests. Just recently, we had Mr. United Nations that we brought up, Cynthia Ngek, Gentle MD. Last 2 weeks, we had these ladies who took part in a 3 days power weekend training that we did, and they are getting ready to bring you their own online shows, because I'm really passionate about helping people develop the skills that are inside of them. And so these ladies that you see on the screen here, they showed interest in wanting to start their own online show, just like me. And so I gave them 3 days of my time. And during those 3 days, I taught them everything that I learned in journalism school and throughout my almost 15 years of experience as a journalist and producer and presenter and all whatnot. And so you're going to be looking forward. Their shows are coming up. The Blissful Couples Corner, actually, she's going to be doing her very first introductory show this Sunday. Her name is Solange Sang, and her show is the Blissful Couples Corner show. The second one that you see there, who is in white, is Juliet Tesama, and she's going to be doing a show that's focused on mental health. Okay, she says she's going to call it Mental Health Africa or something like that, but they're still trying to fine tune everything. Joyce Awurutani also did the training that we organized here in Gwendy Media, and she has the show coming up called Marriage Talks. And then Sophie Ngasa has the show coming up called The Wake Up Call with Sophie Ngasa. And so you see that we don't only entertain, but we do our best to empower you with skills that can really transform your life and take you to a different level. Mata Eakumom says that her favorite show was Ngwefuni Max. Can you guys tag Ngwefuni Max so that he can join the show? Oh, yes, the interview with Sophie Ngasa was mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. She talked about vision building, especially in this new year right now. You need to really sit down and take the time to write out all of those goals, aspirations, visions that you have. I'm talking about realizable goals, not goals that you cannot realize. Like going to the moon is not one of them, because if you're planning to go to the moon, it's obviously not going to happen, right? So I'm going to be doing a training. Basically, I don't want to call it a training. I'm going to be doing, a live broadcast one of these days on a Passion to Profit series. It's going to be power packed, right? Those who are going to miss it will really miss a lot. Because I'm going to be giving you guys really tangible steps on how to turn the passions that you have into some kind of profitable business online. Okay, I want to be able to really empower as many people so that you can come off of being dependent on people and become more independent, and also have the possibility to help other people along the way. Alors, Claude Tonguet, au cours de l'année 2021, on a eu des bons et des mauvais moments. On a eu des mauvaises nouvelles, telles la mort de Kassab, Jacob Desvarieux. On a aussi eu Wes Madiko qui est mort. On a aussi eu, you know what? I'm going to share my screen here with you guys because I was trying to upload this to the portal here, but it seems like it's going to be hard for me to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'll just share my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about while I'm moving the pages, okay? Donc, j'étais en train de dire tantôt que on a eu beaucoup de choses qui se sont passées au cours de l'année 2021. Ça, c'était quelque chose qu'on a participé. On a eu un partenariat avec African Women in Leadership Organization. So Gwendy Media partnered with African Women in Leadership Organization. We covered the Atlanta African Women Leadership Organization event that took place in 2021. We were also part of the Lion of Africa J. Yes, do you guys remember? This was with Mr. Leo's new album that came up. We also kind of partnered with the 237 Global Conference for stakeholders in media and or whatnot. So they had this conference, the 237 Gospel Community had this conference that came up. In 2021, we saw Cameroon on Netflix. Woohoo! Cameroonian movies were on Netflix. As a matter of fact, Cindy and Made had 2 movies on there on Netflix. We had Count Quintus, who did oh my goodness, The Fisherman's Diary. Oh my gosh, there were some high moments of 2021, really moments to look forward to. We had The Fisherman's Diary that was on Netflix. The Fisherman's Diary is one of the only movies from Cameroon that has bagged over 105 awards. Okay, that is national and international awards. This is just wow, it's amazing. It's really amazing. It's such a pride. And so we saw the invasion of a lot of Nigerian and foreign actors who were in Cameroon recently within the past 2-3 months. We saw them flood. We saw Obona. We saw Ukwa. We saw Kanayo. I mean, there was just a whole lot of them, right, that came to Cameroon, which shows that our industry is going somewhere. If we are making some sense, let me see you palm hearts. Let me see you palm hearts. If you think that Cameroon did a good job last year in their music, in their entertainment, yes, there were certainly some low moments, but hey, there was some really good moments to look forward to, right? We had Netflix, we had, all these Nigerian actors that were here, to boost our industry. This collaboration is big. That's what we've been talking about. Collaboration is bigger than comparison, right?
Yeah.
Then we also had this gorgeous Cameroonian actress, Sang Dilong, who got married last year. There was a whole lot of drama around her marriage and everything. But hey, we were happy that she tied the knot with her Prince Charming and all whatnot. So there was all of these beautiful things that happened.
Brace yourselves, guys.
And so here,
Holds the #1
this is
top
one of the
countdown
programs
this
that
week
we had
is
on
Charlotte Thunder.
Gwendy Media. We had this program. It's called KMER Top 10 Music. Yeah. So we had that program for a while, and then we took it away.
Thank you for watching.
Just because, it wasn't getting the kind of traction that we needed. And then we had guests like Vicky Fokala, aka Thick Madame, and with her we talked about parenting and entrepreneurship, raising children and building businesses. So we had some really interesting topics. I think her interview is also one of the most watched interviews that we had on Spotlight with Gwendy. We had Gladys Ndonyi, who is the first Cameroonian to do Cameroonian bottled, ready to eat, ready to ship soups and sauces. Okay. And so she says that these soups are now available. That's called Achu soup, now available in stores in the UK, right? And this is that program that we talked about. So, how I made bright as we're passing, Claude Songuer, comment on fait défiler les photos des différents guests qu'on a eus pendant l'année 2021?
Ouais.
Quels sont certains de ces guests qui t'ont marqué et pourquoi?
Disons, il faut dire quand même, tous les guests en général m'ont marqué parce que chacun avec une particularité. C'est-à-dire que Gwendy Media 2021 était l'année de Gwendy Media parce que Gwendy Media a fait que monter parce que on pourra dire 2020 c'était une année peut-être le début des transitions, mais 2021 était vraiment une année de confirmation par rapport aux émissions, par rapport à la qualité aussi, par rapport à la qualité de l'image, la qualité de comment ça s'appelle des intervenants aussi. Voilà. Voilà, la qualité d'intervenants, c'est une très très bonne année pour Gwendy Media, très très bonne année.
Voilà, on a touché certains how do you say topics in French? The word just escapes my mind. Certains sujets. Voilà. On a parlé des sujets divers, vraiment, l'année dernière. On a parlé des sujets divers et on a eu aussi d'autres couleurs, voilà, parce que la première année, en 2020, on avait le jaune. La couleur de notre flyer était jaune.
Tout à fait.
L'année dernière, c'était orange.
Oui.
What color would you guys like to see our flyer be this year? Because we're already contemplating on a color. But I want to know, I want you guys to participate because we are in this together, right? And remember that the best comments and suggestions for the year 2022 will get a surprise gift from me. So get your thinking caps on, okay? So let's do this together. Claude Songuer, tu te rappelles de cette émission qu'on a eue avec ces jeunes hommes?
Oui.
Tu te rappelles très bien de cette émission?
Oui.
On avait parlé, c'était quand l'histoire de la musique nigériane chauffait encore au Cameroun.
Tout à fait.
On avait eu certaines personnes qui disaient que il fallait complètement éradiquer la musique d'ailleurs.
Tout à fait, parce que normalement, je crois qu'il y avait eu un débat, je crois qu'il y a même eu deux émissions sur ça. Il y a eu deux
émissions sur ça. C'était pas facile. Et je disais tantôt, this has been one of our most watched shows. Cette émission, jusqu'aujourd'hui, ça nous rapporte encore des vues. Les gens regardent encore. Et je vais dire que Nigerians were not very happy with you guys, especially with the I don't even know the words to say. The comments that I see on YouTube, sometimes they're very like insulting, they're revolting, but I just look at it and I'm like, they're like, you guys should fly away. You guys, you never compare with. There was not an issue of comparison, please. If you're a Nigerian on this platform, we were not comparing. We were just saying, like, there were a lot of people that came up with, ideas, solutions that they should reduce. Okay, I think that was it, because they felt like the artists who are doing their best in promoting the industry are not really seen. They are not being celebrated the way that they should. I see you shaking your head. What do you have to say about that? This particular show, what was your thought on it? I want to hear from you.
It was one of the shows that
it was hot.
I was there from
start to finish. It was hot.
I wished the broadcast never finished.
I see, because a lot of people like.
I wish it never got finished that day. The guests that were there. Actually, I never wished it ended.
Oh my God!
Yeah. With the comments that are coming in, like we are comparing. Actually, it's not something like we are actually comparing, but really, I really supported the idea of we should limit the way we play those songs from foreign countries. It was not all about Nigeria. It was foreign.
Yes.
It was all foreign, not just Nigeria. So whoever might say whatever in the comment section doesn't really matter. But what was said has been said. So We just have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly. And we just want to know, we just want to let everybody know that it was not an issue of comparison. It was just a debate topic. Something was going on. Cameroonian artists were continuously going to events. Their music would not be played. Nobody would recognize them. And it hurt. It hurt them, just knowing that. And it's not because their music is not good. Their music is good and it's actually getting, better every single day.
Yeah.
But it's just that when you give you give more advantage to foreign music more than your own people's music, it makes them feel really, I don't know. Just imagine that if you're a celebrity and you enter somewhere and nobody greets you, nobody recognizes you, how would you feel? You feel so bad. I
Feels
don't know
bad.
how that will feel, but it's gonna feel horrible. And so I think that was what was really going on with them. Hi, Fonganjo, happy New Year! Happy New Year to you. Tell us about your best show on Gwendy Media, and what are some things that you would like to see us include in our programs that you like? Please don't call politics. I'm not going to do a show on politics. Please, guys, don't bring politics here, because people have been telling me, oh, let's do something on politics. No, no, no. If it's politics as your idea, I'm not going to fall for that. And I know that Fonganjo is not a politician. He's not into politics. But hey, guys, let's see some comments. What are some suggestions? What are some things that you would like us to talk about? What are some kind of guests that you would like to see here on the show? Okay, so let's move ahead with this slide here. So I'm going to go to the next. Oh,
Serious, though?
That was me dancing to Njor, okay? And when I saw this video, I just had to bring this video on, because that was me dancing to Njor when the song Njor came out. That's Njor by Fish, who is no longer with us today. It's so sad. Immediately I did this video, I sent this video. I think Trevor, who is like my PA, he saw that on he's my young brother. He plays that role sometimes. So he saw that, and the next morning I saw my video trending on Fish's page. Unfortunately, he took it off because he had to restructure his page and all whatnot. But I was so grateful that Fish was like, "Oh, grandson, you don't kill me. I did post the video now." So, and he did post that video. And every single time that I look at it, I'm like, yeah, when you do something from your heart, it just shows, right? So this is almost a year ago that I did this video, and I'm going to just play the video. It's a very short video, just so that we can remember Fish. And wherever you are, if you love any of Fish's songs, just drop it in the comment section. And before the end of today, I'll do my best to play it so that we can just celebrate him.
Serious, though?
All right, donc Claude Songuet, tu as regardé la vidéo. J'étais en train de dire, voilà, j'ai fait cette vidéo quand la nouvelle chanson de Fish, qui est maintenant de Regretter Mémoire, est sortie. Hi, Jerry Gerard, Happy New Year to you. Donc, j'ai fait cette chanson, j'ai fait cette vidéo. J'étais avec ma copine Lynn et Somba. On est sorti faire des photos quelque part et on prenait des vidéos comme ça. Elle a fait cette vidéo, on a adoré. We're like, damn, that video is so damn good. Like, 1 to 2. J'ai vu Fish a posté ça sur sa page. J'ai dit, yes, il y a les gars qui peuvent sortir les vidéos de quelqu'un de quelque part. Donc, pour moi, c'était juste une façon de le célébrer aujourd'hui, même comme il n'est pas là. Qu'est-ce que tu penses? Qu'est-ce que tu peux dire de son passage soudain à l'au-delà, vers l'au-delà?
Disons normalement, c'était un jeune très, très, très talentueux. C'est dommage, hein. C'est dommage que, vraiment, ça arrive si tôt. Par un accident. C'est un gars qui était très, très talentueux. Bon, aujourd'hui, tu vois, il y a beaucoup de gens qui sortent les rips, la rip par ici, rip par là. Les gens qui l'aimaient pas, il avait besoin de ces gens-là, ils n'étaient pas là. Aujourd'hui, il est décédé, tout le monde l'aime. Alors, c'est toujours ça qui est énervant. On a perdu beaucoup de gens, beaucoup d'artistes. J'ai perdu mon ami, comment il s'appelle, à Mobemevege. On a perdu le père Coty François. On a perdu, il n'y a pas longtemps, Kodo Sidoni. Et ça n'arrête pas.
Attends, Kodo Sidoni est mort?
Oui, Kodo Sidoni aussi est décédé. Alors, il y a beaucoup de décès. Alors, voilà.
Je ne suis même pas au courant.
Kodo Sidoni est décédé il y a quelques jours. Ça fait un moment.
Ah, c'est pour ça que j'ai vu sa musique partout là, parce que je me disais, hier même quand j'étais au travail, j'étais en train de chanter l'une de ses chansons là, de
Tout
Kodo
à fait.
Sidonie.
Tout à fait.
Oh, it's so sad that we've lost so many people this year. On a aussi eu Wes Madiko qui est mort. So we're really
Ouais,
praying for
il y a
Fishy's
beaucoup, beaucoup,
family.
on a eu beaucoup,
Uh,
beaucoup de décès. On a perdu beaucoup d'artistes. C'est beaucoup d'artistes en 2021, vraiment. Voilà.
yeah, we
C'est
also
vraiment
lost
dommage.
this great guy. His name is Wes Madiko. For those of you who don't know who he is, he's, I mean, one of the top artists. This guy, he has done amazing work. Like even to today, his music is one of the musics that they use in international fashion events. Um, a lot of a lot of you may not know him. Some of you are so young. I feel so old saying that, but that's the truth. So we lost West Madiko, Mata E Akumbum, social life, marriage, relationships, peer pressure, bullying, domestic violence, etc., business, online jobs, business entrepreneurship. Mata E Akumbum, let's talk inbox because I'll probably need some panelists. So if you're ready to be a panelist and discuss some of these things, that would be great. So I have a show that's coming up. We're still thinking about the name of the show. It's going to be called Sis, Let's Talk. Sis, Let's Talk. Let me know how that sounds. Does that resonate in your ears? Sis, Let's Talk. And on Sis, Let's Talk, we're going to have. I just created a tentative flyer just so that I could show you guys, but we're going to work on the flyer. It's not the final flyer. So there are a couple of things that we're talking about. On Sis Let's Talk, we're going to talk about a lot of societal things. We're going to talk about, you know, not just relationships. We're going to talk about life as a woman, the different challenges that women face every single day. You know, all of the problems that you have to go through. Talk about when you have babies, when you don't have babies. Like it's just a whole lot. You know, we'll talk about real societal issues. Yes, healthcare. Like it's going to be a situation where we sit down and really discuss, break down issues, and find solutions to some of our problems. Let me know if those are things that you guys would like to see. Okay. So we had Shiri Achu, who is in Cameroon, whom you just met, our Amy Bride. I see you smiling there. Shiri Achu was in Cameroon recently. She was one of our guests. Amazing, multi-talented, multiple award-winning Cameroonian painter. Yeah. So our Mibra, what can you say about Shiri Achu? Seeing her on the show here on Gwendy Media and then meeting her physically in Cameroon recently.
She's amazing. That's all I can say.
Like, how did
After
it feel like knowing that you saw her on Gwendy Media and then now you met her physically? Like, how did it feel for you as a
I felt
person?
great, not just meeting her as a person, but meeting her as a client and also someone
Wow.
that I've been able to connect with on Gwendy Media. So
Wow.
it gave me a lot of joy. It gives me joy, and through her, I also met a lot of people that I've been in life. I met with a
Wow.
lot of great people like Witty.
Witty
So
Minstrel. Yeah.
I also had to share contacts with them. So you see, we are going places. So I felt so great. I feel
Wow.
so that I'm able to connect with her on Wendy Media and also meet with her physically and still yet being able to work for her
Yeah.
and get a lot of projects are loading with her. So I'm
Uh-huh.
I'm so happy. I'm
Well,
grateful. It
I am
gladdens my heart.
I am so grateful that our Amy Bride, through this platform, you've been able to have not only business partnerships, you've been able to have friends. You know, you met Claude Songe on Gwendy Media, right? Claude Songe, she's not on the deal. Let me stop sharing so that I can see
Yeah.
your faces. We'll go back to all of that. Claude Songe, voilà. Il y a aussi quelque chose que tu as eu, Awa Aimé Bride et toi, vous vous êtes rencontrés, en fait, pas vraiment en personne, pas en physique, vous vous êtes rencontrés sur Gwendy Media, dans les discussions, like in the
Bien sûr.
comment section association, as Mata
Yeah.
Iakumom always says. Et
Yeah.
puis, vous vous êtes rencontrés physiquement quand tu es allé au Cameroun. Qu'est-ce que ça a fait pour toi? Like, le fait d'avoir vu cette jeune dame dans les coulisses de Gwendy Media, entre guillemets, qu'est-ce que ça a fait en toi? Est-ce que ça t'a donné beaucoup plus de confiance en cette jeune fille? Si tu l'avais rencontrée comme ça par hasard, est-ce qu'il y aurait eu cette relation-là, cette amitié?
Oui, disons, normalement, on disait, moi, j'ai cette chance-là, ou j'ai cette faculté de dénicher les talents, de vite les connaître, de vite découvrir les talents.
Oui, oui.
Disons, normalement, c'est les échanges, parce que j'ai vu tellement, elle était tellement sur tous les directs de Gwendy Media. Je me dis, mais c'est quelle fille qui est tout le temps première, partout. Et j'ai voulu la connaître. J'ai voulu la connaître de fil en aiguille. Nous sommes devenus très, avec les échanges, nous sommes devenus très proches. Et elle est devenue, en plus, ce que les gens oublient, c'est qu'elle est devenue ma styliste. Voilà. Tout ce que je mets, voilà, elle est devenue ma styliste. Voilà. Wow. Elle est devenue ma styliste même, voilà. Et puis, j'ai eu cette chance, puisque j'étais au Cameroun en septembre, j'ai eu vraiment la chance de voir une très, très belle femme. Une très, très, très belle femme. C'est-à-dire que vous la voyez en image, mais si vous la voyez en vrai, c'est une très, très, très belle femme. Et puis, comment ça s'appelle j'ai été, c'est-à-dire que la voir a été un moment très, très fort, parce qu'elle est venue me voir juste à la maison. Elle est venue me voir à la maison. Et vraiment, j'étais très, très, très heureux de la rencontrer parce que, vous savez, c'est pas tout le temps qu'on rencontre les gens. Tu sais, il y a toujours ces réseaux sociaux. Bon, on sait pas avec qui on est, tout ça là. Mais en vrai, quand on rencontre les personnes, c'est là où on voit la vraie personnalité des gens. Parce qu'on peut voir comme ça, échanger. Bon, on rigole, on se dit les vrais mots. Mais c'est une fille non seulement sensible, très talentueuse et d'une humilité sans borne, quoi. Elle est très humble. Voilà, très humble.
Ça veut dire que si elle n'était pas mariée.
Ben, je l'aurais épousée déjà.
Ah! Parce que Claude Songuet précise, c'est une très très belle femme. Et quand tu as rencontré la petite fille, tu as dit hey, mince.
Mais c'est maintenant ma fille. C'est maintenant ma fille. Quand on a sa fille, c'est tout. C'est ma fille.
C'est ça, c'est ta fille. Voilà. Tu as adopté comme ta fille.
C'est ma fille et maintenant c'est elle qui me coud. C'est elle, en plus, elle me fait de très 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 beaux vêtements. J'ai ramené les vêtements du Cameroun, alors elle m'a fait un style, alors il faut laisser. Il faut laisser.
Wow, that's amazing. Je vais prendre un commentaire ici que je vois de Fon Ganjo. Il dit thank you, Gwendy. Best show ever. I enjoyed your talk with some talented artists and comedians from home. Please continue to promote our national pride and heritage. Thanks also for promoting youths, transforming lives in the diaspora. Yes, I enjoyed your show with the CEO of Think Tech Technology. Wow. Think Tech Consulting. Are you guys watching? Yes, please, in future shows, invite the custodians of the culture and traditions, our fonts. Great show ever. Fonganjo, I'm actually thinking about doing something with the fonts and really showcasing our culture. I'm still thinking of ideas. I'm wrapping up my head around that. I don't know exactly what we'll be talking about, but I'm thinking about, maybe a show where we can just learn about different things that pertain to our culture. Maybe you'll be able to help me with that. Or maybe you want to host the show. Maybe you want to host the show on culture. Why not? Donc, Monsieur Claude Songuet, voici, ça c'était mon prof à l'école, hein, Fonganjo.
D'accord.
C'était mon prof à l'école, mais c'est un chef, hein, c'est un roi, un chef du village au Cameroun. Donc, il était en train de suggérer que ce sera important de créer une émission où on parle vraiment de nos valeurs et cultures. Donc, je disais que je ne sais pas trop. Je ne sais pas trop comment. Je ne saurais pas comment m'en sortir. Mais si vous pouvez nous donner quelques idées.
Oui, c'est important. C'est important. Vous savez, au jour d'aujourd'hui, on a perdu, comment ça s'appelle, les Camerounais ont perdu leurs repères. C'est pour ça qu'il y a autant de bêtises qu'on voit sur les réseaux sociaux, parce qu'ils ont perdu leurs repères. C'est qu'il y a beaucoup qui sont venus en Europe. Je crois qu'ils ne savent pas pourquoi ils sont là. Ils savent pas pourquoi ils sont venus là. Je pensais qu'ils étaient venus chercher quelque chose pour repartir au pays, pour transmettre ce qu'ils ont appris. Mais je trouve que c'est plutôt le contraire. Ils sont venus apprendre plutôt la bêtise, voilà. Et c'est dommage. C'est dommage. Et c'est pour ça qu'on a besoin de, comment ça s'appelle, de retrouver nos racines. Et avec nos vraies valeurs, avec des émissions qui éduquent. Voilà. Parce qu'au jour d'aujourd'hui, les jeunes n'ont plus de modèle. Les jeunes n'ont plus de modèle. Voilà. Il faut que ça change.
Si on te demandait comme ça, qu'est-ce que tu aimes le plus dans notre chaîne Gwendy Media? Qu'est-ce que tu apprécies le plus? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait que tu apprécies vraiment?
Ce que j'apprécie, c'est de mettre, comment ça s'appelle, de mettre chaque acteur en lumière et lui donner sa valeur. Voilà, c'est-à-dire valoriser chaque personne qui passe par exemple, à Spotlight, valoriser son métier, valoriser son talent. Et c'est très important. Voilà, c'est ce qu'on ne fait pas souvent, on fait pas ça, on fait pas beaucoup ça en Afrique parce que, voilà, on ne veut pas valoriser le talent. On dit, oh, si je valorise celui-là, mais et moi alors, on ne valorise pas assez le talent. Et je crois que Gwendy Media est cette chaîne-là, ouverte, et qui donne la possibilité à tous ces gens, c'est pas seulement les artistes, il y a des docteurs, il y a des chercheurs, il y a tout. C'est un tout, quoi, qui fait Gwendy Media. C'est un tout. Et c'est très bien. Il y a à la tête de Gwendy Media, il y a quand même une sacrée jeune dame qui est très, très, très forte. Voilà.
En rouge. Lady in red today, guys. Bring your A game. Today is 1st of the year. 1st of January 2020. You have to come out top of your form so that the rest of the year can follow, you know, the trend. So, how I mean, we are getting ready for some stuff here. Hello, Doc. Hello, Dr. Eunice. We're doing a recap of the year 2021 and talking a little bit about what we're going to have in 2022. Doc, I know that you've been not only a guest on this show, you've also been a participant, you've been a supporter, you've been an advisor. What are some things that you would like to see personally on the show? And I'm really open to working with others. Like, I really want to open up the platform so that we can have a little bit more diversity and we can have more people inspiring and impacting. We already have a community right here on Facebook. We're almost at 20,000. It's not too small. If you can, have a good idea, we can work on that here. We're growing. We're a small channel that's growing slowly. And this year we intend to really bring in a lot more things that pertain to our society, a lot of real issues. Like there was this issue, and I'll tell you guys that sometimes I want to talk about these things, but I don't have a guest to share that with. And if it's not in my area of expertise, I don't want to fall short. It's very important it's better not to do it than to break a leg, sometimes it's not hard. You have done an amazing job bringing experts on your platform. Thank you so much, Doc. And Doc, we should do a return. You need to come back here as Dr. Eunice Gwanmesia. Like, there's always so much to learn from you, Doc. Like, I've never seen somebody who is so inspiring. Like, every time I listen to you, I'm so inspired. Like, it feels like I was just hearing something for the very first time and my heart just beats even more. Mata Eakumbom will definitely want to see your face. So hopefully you can be our guest. Our guest is not very special people. My guests are people just like you. You is watching right now at home. You could be my next guest. All you need to do is just keep doing the thing that you're doing, and you might be an inspiration to somebody. Okay, so let's talk about some other guests that we had on the show. So we talked about mental health with these two ladies, Dr. Ernestine Dakwa and Marilyn Ngundam. Donc, Claude Songuet, on a eu cette émission où on a parlé de how do you say health, mental health in French? I can't remember. La santé mentale, c'est ça?
Ouais.
On a parlé de la santé mentale avec ces dames. C'est vrai qu'on parle des choses un peu trop... Parfois, c'est un peu lourd. Sometimes I feel like we have a lot of, we talk about things that are very heavy. That feels, the community is like, that's too much. It's too heavy. But we want to be able to double it down in a way that everybody feels, touched. Everybody is served in a good way, right? Donc, Claude, on a parlé de la santé mentale. Qu'est-ce que tu penses, hein? Quand on parle de santé mentale, est-ce que tu penses qu'on en parle assez? Est-ce qu'on en parle assez? Est-ce que c'est quelque chose qui existe vraiment dans notre communauté? Est-ce que c'est quelque chose qu'on doit vraiment prendre soin?
Oui, parce que normalement, parce que je crois que normalement, il y a beaucoup, hein, il y a beaucoup de nos compatriotes qui en souffrent. Voilà, il y en a beaucoup. Bon, on n'en parle pas beaucoup. Pourquoi? Parce que on dit toujours que bon, attends, le noir, il suffit le noir est fort, il est solide, mais non. C'est les choses dont il faut parler,
Mais il y a des gens
parce
même
que
qui ont
ça
peur
aide.
parce que en Afrique, quand tu parles de problèmes mentaux, on va te taguer de fou, de folle. So people are scared to be called crazy, mad. So sometimes they keep their problems to themselves. And I just want you to know that 1 out of 5 people, this is recent statistics, that 1 out of 5 people in the world have suffered from mental health. And it doesn't mean that you go crazy. It just means that sometimes you can get so depressed that it becomes a serious situation. So we want to be talking more about things like that. Yes, yes. Doc, she says we would treat mental health as a taboo. Creating a non-judgmental space where people can express their feelings and get help will be phenomenal. Yes. And I really hope to work. I know Dr. Eunice, we're also working on something with Juliet. You're going to be doing something with her when you go to Cameroon. But I want to be able to support. Gwendy Media wants to be able to support and be a platform where you guys can always come in once in a while and do something to impact the community, especially things like mental health issues. We don't talk about that a lot. And the crazy thing is, you can even start talking about mental health issues and people will just disappear because nobody likes to hear about mental health, right? When somebody talks about mental health, how do you feel? Like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? Like, did you watch this show that I did with these ladies where we talked about, we talked about mental health that day? Did you have the
Yeah,
opportunity of watching?
I watched it.
What did you
And
think about that particular show?
the show, it is a necessity
Mm-hmm.
because people out there are being bullied.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe they get depressed, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe it leads them to a stage where you can see that their mental health is being tampered with. But
Mm-hmm.
because they lack that knowledge, it can lead to something else. So
Yeah.
that show was really a necessity, and time to time, people like that should be brought to the to the broadcast to
Mm-hmm.
help enlighten others out there that
Mm-hmm.
mental health is not something that if somebody is going through that stage they should be bullied, but rather we should treat them with a lot of love and care.
Mm-hmm. And not
Yeah,
stigmatized, because that's one big thing in our community. The
yeah,
stigmatization level is top notch. Like, they would point fingers and they would say to people that no marry for that family, they get epilepsy.
yeah.
I've heard that somewhere.
Not
Like
to,
people would go ahead and
like,
do that and destroy your home. And
don't get married to someone from that family because their auntie was a mad person. Oh,
yes,
madness runs in their
in
blood.
their
So
family, voila.
yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, people have said that so many times. So we had Mr. Chichi who was here. He was also part of the group of guys that were debating here on if Cameroonian music should be 80 or 20. And then he also came here to talk about the Sim Fest, which is the Cameroon International Music Festival. The very first edition took place in Cameroon recently in November. It was mind blowing. We had him here, and it was really so great to have people like that come to share about such new and amazing initiatives that were coming into our community. So, who knows this beautiful young lady? I saw a picture of her without the leaves. I couldn't believe how beautiful she is. She's so young and so
money
beautiful. And somebody was like, why does she always wear leaves?
and
So,
travel.
what do you know about this little girl? Awaime, what do you know about this little girl?
I just got up one day, saw her video on Facebook. I had to share because it was mind blowing.
Her voice, my God.
Talented.
Woo!
If they could bring out clothes from leaves like that, I love their talents. I love her
Yeah, the
talent.
talent is her whole outfit with her dancers and everything is
Yeah.
just really, really wonderful. All right, dog. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love you so much. We appreciate you. And we
Love you.
hope to,
I
yeah.
appreciate.
All right, my prices. I appreciate you, dog. That's
Yeah,
another person that you met through Gwendy Media, and then she went on to
yeah,
become a client. Girl, you're making some success. You're succeeding a lot. Like your business is flourishing. Gwendy Media is your lead system.
Good.
That's where you get all your big clients, right? Thank you so much, Doc, for trusting in my girl, how I made pride. And Dr. Eunice is she's just an amazing personality. So Jato Sonita is one of the young ladies that we have profiled here on Gwendy Media TV. She's a young lady with such a beautiful voice, and she actually won a competition by Nora Brown. And I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I actually saw a communique that was put up that her traveling to Dubai has been put on hold. What is going on, guys? Like, because her management thinks that she's not supposed to go alone to Dubai, and that she should be accompanied. She's a very young girl, and it's normal for them to be worried, right? Let's look at our, the modern community. There is no way that a kid like this, because I still consider her a kid, will be traveling on her own. That is, it's just a normal thing, right? Who is going to watch over her with all the crazy things that are happening out here? You don't want, even if you're a parent, you will not want your child to just travel like that. Even if you trust people so much, you would not want to send your child out. Donc, je ne sais pas, Claude Tonga, est-ce que tu connais cette jeune fille, cette petite fille que tu vois à l'écran?
Oui, quand j'étais au Cameroun, j'ai cherché à rencontrer cette jeune-là, mais j'ai pas eu.
Voix magique.
Personne, j'ai pas réussi à la trouver. J'étais au Cameroun, j'ai demandé quand je suis arrivé.
She has such a beautiful voice. If I would like to have her on the show. Would you guys like to see Jato Sonita here on the show?
So much.
This little girl can sing. Her voice touches the deepest part of your soul. Like, she has a voice that is like, when she starts singing, I'm like, oh, it's to say I'm going to stop breathing. Her voice, she has a very powerful voice. And there was something that came up the other day. I actually posted that on Gwendy Media, where they said, Beyonce said, I'm going to keep my eyes on you. And then somebody came up to say that was just a stunt. What did you guys think about that? I thought that if it was a stunt, it was such a beautiful stunt. Like, because they tagged Beyonce. How did they do that? It was such a beautiful stunt. Like, Beyonce said she has her eyes on her. Like, that was literally, Beyonce notices you. And Beyonce, if you're watching this, you watch somebody that knows you somewhere, you guys write Jato Sonita and tag Beyonce so that she can see this, and she can definitely go ahead and do the necessary, because this is a talent that is wasting. Beyonce is actually not wasting, but you can do so much more to put her out there to the world, and do more for this amazing talent that she has. Okay, let's go to the next one. I think we're going to be wrapping up here soon. So, yes, we had this young lady who's been serving hotness back to back. What do you guys think about, these Cameroonian celebrities that are really representing? Like, they look good when they dress. Like, Stephanie Tum has been that one person that has been in the limelight. Like, whenever she steps out, even in her togo, look at, she's wearing a traditional outfit there. She is always making a statement. What do you guys have to say about that?
It's amazing. She's looking
good. Tu connais la jeune dame?
Oui. J'ai vu, très, 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 très ravissante, oui, j'ai vu.
Donc, on disait tantôt que c'est une actrice camerounaise, c'est la productrice de Saving Mbango. Saving Mbango, vraiment l'une des meilleures, je vais dire.
C'est l'une de mes amies, je la connais très bien.
Voilà. Donc, on disait que quand Stephanie Tum doit sortir, vraiment, elle a eu une année fantastique en termes de style, de carrière, dans sa carrière cinématographique et tout ça. Que penses-tu des artistes camerounais? Est-ce qu'ils représentent vraiment notre culture? Est-ce que quand ils sortent, ils sont comme des stars? Est-ce qu'ils ont l'image des stars?
Disons, j'aimerais dire quelque chose qui est beaucoup plus plausible et beaucoup plus vrai. C'est que, oui, il y a certains qui représentent vraiment, vraiment le Cameroun. Quand ils arrivent quelque part, on est bien représenté. Mais on aimerait que ce soit beaucoup plus que ça. Bon, il y a certaines qui sortent du lot, qui représentent très, très bien le Cameroun. Quand on parle de football, il y a matière de football, on a, comment ça s'appelle, Samuel Eto'o, qui
Mhm.
fait l'unanimité. Bon, voilà, il y a quand même plein d'artistes voilà, qui sortent du lot. Voilà, que quand ils sortent, ils représentent vraiment le Cameroun à l'extérieur. Et j'aimerais surtout leur dire que quand ils vont à l'extérieur, il faut qu'ils s'habillent pour représenter vraiment leur culture quand ils sortent.
Mhm.
C'est bien de
Voilà.
s'habiller à l'européenne, mais il faut s'habiller, voilà, il faut marquer sa culture à chaque fois.
Mhm. So,
C'est
our
très
Babe
intéressant.
Bride, you are a fashion designer and you bring out the beauty in people. You make them look beautiful. What do you have to say on your own? And don't I know you'll be afraid that you might get in trouble, but just generally, when you look at these artists, Clementine, you can comment. You guys can let us know because we're trying to build. Do you think that our artists are really representing us? Like when they step out, do they step out like celebrities or do they just manage? Like some of them, when you look at them, you're like, damn, why would they dress like this? But what do you have to say about somebody like Stephanie Toom, Cindy Made, and some of them that have really been stepping out in power, as they say?
To an extent, I would say they are representing,
Mm-hmm.
especially someone like Stephanie Tom. She represents because I've a couple of times that I've really watched her go out on some occasions that are supposed to be national, I
Mm-hmm.
see representing. So I is
Excuse me.
represent. I don't. The others cannot. The others may not be able.
Excuse
She
me.
personally, I think
I'm not sure
she
what's going on.
presenting. Sorry, sorry.
Wow. I'm gonna get water.
Okay.
Ooh. I think I choked. How nice. This water. This water is actually by a young Cameroonian guy. It's called Royalty Refresh. I'm
Asia.
gonna take a sip of it.
Asia.
Hopefully that helps. I'm not sure why I had that. Uh, so this water, I'm gonna stop sharing so you guys can see. Cette eau, c'est par un Camerounais qui est basé ici aux États-Unis.
Mm-hmm.
And so you all know that here on Gwendy Media, we
So,
promote. It's called
what I was saying is,
Royalty Refresh. So if you're in the United States and you go over, I think they're already at Walmart and some other big stores. C'est pas un Camerounais, un Africain.
Ouais.
Do a favor, get that. Very beautiful. J'ai eu ça. Believe me or not, it's Auntie Pam, Pamela Messi's son, who has the water. I'm gonna drink more. And she gave me this bottle. I've been keeping it on my desk there, not wanting to drink it. Today I choked and I opened the water. Oh. Have you ever had something that sits on your desk and you don't touch it? Avec l'autre sanguin. Je disais que depuis que la
wow.
mère de ce jeune gars, la personne qui a cette eau, elle m'a offert 2 bouteilles. Ça fait peut-être depuis octobre. Je n'ai
Not
pas
again.
bu ça.
This never.
J'ai gardé
Not
sur,
again.
sur ma
Please.
table.
Not.
Aujourd'hui, comme j'ai eu cet épisode qui vient de passer là,
Mm-hmm.
j'étais obligée d'ouvrir la bouteille.
Tu as bien goûté, tu as bien goûté.
Un jour, il y a ma fille, my bonus daughter, she's 12. There was no water in the house, so she came and she's like, Mom, can I drink that water that's in the cute bottle on your table in the room? I said, nah. And today I just had to drink it. So this water is by Cameroonian, based here in the United States. It's called Royalty Refresh. It's natural spring water. And they're going to be one of our partners here on Gwendy Media from this year, 2022. So that's one big announcement that was going to... So every time we're going to have to show you guys this water so you can go out there and get it. And if you are a business person out there, we want to be able to support you to grow, to promote you. So reach out to us. Don't be afraid. Send us an email to gwendymediaprograms@gmail.com or gwendymediaprograms at gmail.com. Et tout récemment, on a eu aussi une grosse nouvelle. Quelque chose s'est passé au Cameroun. On a eu une élection qui s'est passée. Cotonga.
Oui, j'écoute.
On a eu une élection qui a eu lieu.
Oui.
Et ce jeune homme a été élu. Que penses-tu de ce qui s'est passé? Que penses-tu de son élection? Et what do you have to say about Samuel Eto'o, former Indomitable Lion, former captain of the Cameroon national team, being elected as the president of FECAFOOT? What do you have to say about that?
Tu sais, c'est comment ça s'appelle? Moi, je suis très content parce qu'il fallait... Enfin, il y a un ancien joueur, qui est au poste qu'il faut. Voilà, qui est au poste qu'il faut et qui va apporter les améliorations et puis tout ce qu'il faut pour que les artistes, les joueurs puissent travailler et puis vivre normalement. Je crois que tous les voleurs sont mal barrés parce que il y aura plus de voleurs. Il n'y aura plus de voleurs parce que là, il y avait trop de voleurs. Maintenant, cette fois-ci, l'argent, on va le voir, l'argent. Il y aura plus ceux qui vont essayer de voler l'argent de la FECAFOOT. En tout cas, ils étaient bien prévenus parce qu'ils voulaient s'amuser à truquer les élections, mais ils ont vu que Samuel Eto'o, c'est quelqu'un qui ne rigolait pas et puis qui est très, très ferme. Et puis voilà, ça va changer. Je suis très content qu'il ait pris ce poste.
Il y a beaucoup de personnes qui ont dit qu'il a été favoré, que c'est parce qu'il est connecté à la présidence et tout ça. Cette histoire de double nationalité.
Ça n'a rien à voir. Le pays, c'est le peuple qui l'a choisi. Le peuple, tout le Cameroun a choisi il faut qu'il soit au poste là. Et je crois qu'il n'y a pas d'histoire de présidence qui vienne là. Et voilà, les gens, ils ont toujours à parler. Hein. Eto'o fils,
what do you guys have to say about Samuel Eto'o's election as president of FECAFOOT? Do you guys think that's a good thing? Do you think that it's going to open more doors for the Cameroon Football Association, Academy, the team? And il a fait un premier don. Il a offert un bus à l'équipe nationale du Cameroun. Claude Songuet, qu'est-ce que tu as à dire par rapport à cela?
Mais à chaque fois, Eto'o fils, on n'a même plus à parler d'Eto'o fils. C'est pas seulement au Cameroun à qui il fait ses dons. Il fait ses dons dans tous les pays africains et au-delà des pays africains.
Yeah, but the thing
il ne trouvait pas normal que l'équipe nationale ait un vice aussi vieux et aussi naze. Voilà.
Yeah, but the thing is, Mr. Claude Songuet, right? Okay, yes. Samuel Eto'o fils, he's been elected the new president of FECAFOOT, and in a couple of weeks, he has already offered a bus to the Cameroon national team. But was he waiting to be elected before he could offer a bus to them? Like that's a question that a lot of people have been asking, that he has been there in the background. So was he waiting for these opportunities? Like he's trying to make a statement, trying to show people that, hey, oh, now I'm here, I can now do this. But why did he do it before? Pourquoi il n'a pas fait ça avant son élection, Claude Songuet? Ça, c'est la question.
Mais il a déjà fait beaucoup de choses avant. Il payait même les primes de maths, il payait les billets d'avion quand les Lions se déplaçaient. Ça fait déjà beaucoup d'argent. Le but, c'est rien par rapport à ce qu'il a déjà fait pour l'équipe nationale. Le but, c'est rien. Voilà.
Ça veut dire que nous, on ne savait pas. Ah ouais, mais I know that you and I, we are novice in football, but what do you guys think about this? Like, do you guys think that he's just trying to make a statement, or do you think that is genuine? Because a lot of people are like, yes, it's a good thing. We are happy that he's here. He has offered this bus, but what was he doing before? Why did he wait until he became president to do that? Ah ouais, mais what do you have to say on your layman point? Because you and I, we're not football like that. I know it's close to this thing. What do you have to say about that?
First of all, I want to say congratulations for his win.
Yes. Oh, our Amy Bright, her network is so.
And offering a bus, he has started doing. But we look forward to seeing a better president, because he shouldn't have waited. To me, he shouldn't have waited as the president, Mr. President, before he's buying a bus for the national team. So he should do his job and we look forward to seeing a better president. A lot of Cameroonians are actually depending on him. A lot of them have, I've seen a lot of people have a very misconception about his post as Fecafoot president. They just want to link it to the political something of the country, but I don't just get. So I just pray that God grants him the strength for him to job as a president of Fecafoot.
Yeah, we wish him all the best. So that's the icing on the cake. Et puis voilà, je me dis que ça c'était we wanted to end on a happy note. On a eu beaucoup de choses qui se sont passées en 2021. We had so many things that happened in 2021, which we tried our best to bring to you guys. We brought some guests on the platform. We brought experts. We brought interviews, different kinds of guests from different countries, from different walks of life, just so that their stories and experiences could inspire, could empower you. And we hope that we were able to meet up. We hope that we were able to serve you what you wanted. Right now, we want to know from you guys, what are some things that you guys would like to see more on Gwendy Media as time goes on, right? And I know that Mata Eakumbom, she made this really beautiful comment here. She said she's gonna like us to talk a little bit more about social life. Yes, we don't talk a lot about social life because I just feel that I'm not the right person to do that. I don't know if I really have the kind of experience to talk about social life, to people and all whatnot. Relationships, marriage, those things are hard. I don't know much about that. That's Delhi stuff. That's for Delhi. Delhi is the queen of relationships and all that. That one will pass me. Peer pressure, bullying, domestic violence. Yes, these are things that we'll talk about. We have a new show that we are still working on. We don't have everything mapped out all. It's called Sis, Let's Talk About It. Sis, Let's Talk. Just hearing the name of that show, that was still cooking. What does that bring to your bell? What does that bring to your mind?
Please come again. The network was
so I was saying that we are working on this show, but it's not certain yet if we're going to bring it. It's called Sis, Let's Talk. Sister, Let's Talk.
Okay.
What do you think about?
Is it supposed to be like the Global Farm Entrepreneur?
Yeah, it's going to be more like a lot of things that we do in the Global Female Entrepreneurs, but it's going to be more focused on societal issues that affect women. So just like Mata Iakumo was suggesting here, she talked about peer pressure, she talked about bullying, domestic violence, businesses, just being a woman and creating your own business, your own money and stuff like that. There are certain things that I want us to talk about, like, hey, does a couple, should they keep joint accounts? Like, should they keep joint accounts? Do you agree that you and your spouse should have a joint account? Then we'll also talk about, like, who is supposed to clean the dishes at home, right? Who is supposed to fix the bed? Just those kind of normal things that happen in our society that, those are things that really cause a lot of trouble in homes out here, right? Like a lot of times when the child is wayward, that child belongs to the mother. And it's so crazy how, because the child is wayward, that child belongs to the mother. How is that possible, right? So we're thinking about that, but it's just not my strength. It's not my, c'est pas mon fort. It's not my strength. I'm talking about all of those things. I'm more into a journalism person. I'm more into really teaching people how to, make money online, how to be a better media personality, how to, I know those things better because, again, I have that experience. But getting into some of those societal things, I feel a little awkward about it. I want to. I've had so many people reach out to me.
Oh, network.
So let me ask
this
you, right?
Network today.
Network is fine.
Oh,
you're a little frozen, but I can hear you. I can hear her. Donc, as we take leave of each other, parce que c'est la nouvelle année, je veux pas abuser de ton temps. Je sais que tu as ton champagne à côté là à casser. Tu nous as montré le champagne avec un gros plat de nourriture comme ça, j'ai vu. Quand tu es passé avec, je suis sûre que c'est à côté là, tu as seulement faim, tu attends seulement que la fille.
Non, pas du tout.
So, Claude Tongue, what are some things that you like to see on Gwendy Media more? What are some programs or that you like to see on Gwendy Media this year in 2022?
Oh, je souhaite, comment ça s'appelle? Je souhaite une émission qui, comment ça s'appelle, qui réunit toute l'Afrique. Une émission, en une seule émission, qui réunit toute l'Afrique. Avec, comment ça s'appelle, différentes cultures, mais une émission, voilà, qui doit valoriser tout le continent. Voilà, une émission qui valorise le continent de part en part. Voilà, ce serait une très, très belle chose pour Wendy Media.
Mais est-ce que tu sais qu'on a une émission comme ça? On a une émission comme ça. Je crois que si je me trompe pas, je dois avoir peut-être la promo de ça. Je vais un peu voir si c'est ici. S'il n'y a pas, je vais le montrer la prochaine fois. Je crois qu'on a une émission comme ça qu'on appelle Celebrate Africa TV Show. C'est une émission que j'ai fait pendant 1 an. J'avais fait une seule édition parce que c'est une émission qui est censée, on le fait chaque 3 mois.
Tout à fait.
C'est une émission où on réunit des Africains des différents continents et tout, et tout, et tout. C'est une très belle émission, mais le problème maintenant, c'est que se préparer pour rencontrer tous ces gens n'est pas facile. Et puis, la plupart du temps, comme on le fait dans une grande salle, il faut payer la salle, il faut, tout ça. It's a little complicated, but on est ouvert. J'aimerais bien savoir des idées que tu as de ce côté-là. Comme ça, we can brainstorm. And I want to collaborate with a lot of people, right? So many of you have said that you wanted us to bring back KMER Top 10 Music. Do you remember the program that we did that was called KMER Top 10 Music?
Yeah, remember.
I'm going to show just a little bit of it because I think I still have it here in the excerpt. It is right here.
Brace yourselves, guys. It's a queen who holds the #1 position. Top on our countdown this week is Charlotte Twanda. It counts to Nepal.
So, Claude Songa, on avait cette émission qu'on appelait KMER Top 10 Music. Il y a des gens qui ont demandé qu'on ramène cette émission, que c'était très bien, mais on n'avait pas les réactions qu'on attendait de cette émission. C'était trop de temps, chercher les musiques, compiler, faire les montages. It's too much work. Like, it was too much work for my editor because he has to go dig out what's trending in Cameroon, what's the trending music in Cameroon, then go edit it, cut it down to 15 seconds, then package it, then edit. C'était trop de travail. Nobody wants to be doing that kind of work. So, il y a aussi une autre émission qu'on avait commencé à faire called CELEB Gist. I don't know if you ever knew about that show. How I Made Bride. It was a show called CELEB Gist. I had featured Glam Media on that show, actually. So it's just a show where I talk to, where I talk about the news, celebrity news, like what's going on and all whatnot. It was a little bit more like, not really, a little bit more like a gossip blog kind of thing, a little bit. But I'm not very good with those kind of things. I feel awkward talking bad about people. I don't feel that it's my place to tell people how to live their life. I can guide them and I can tell them, hey, listen, I can show you how to make money online. I want to show you how to make money online and become independent. If you want that, I can show you. That's what I know better because I've tried these things and they work for me and they work for the people that I help. And if somebody's interested, I'll definitely want to show them. But going out there and talking about people's dirty scandals, like this person did that, I feel like so awkward. But Celeb Gist is such a catchy, it's more like the gossip thingy. And I know that people love those kind of things. They love those kind of stories. We were talking about gossip here. You'd have seen the timeline would have been like a whole lot of people watching and commenting and pumping hearts, and because we're talking about gossip. But now that we're just like doing like a recap and just talking about what went well, what didn't go well, it's a lot different. Right. So before we separate How I Made Bride, what are some of your New Year's resolutions that you would like to share with us? What should we look forward to see from you?
Before I get to that, please, I want to say something.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Hold on.
I want to say that, please, I will need this opportunity again because today I feel cheated by MTN.
Oh, yes, we can totally work that.
Yeah, I feel so cheated. So I want to say my New Year resolutions. I first of all talked about this on the last program that we had, Launch Your Powerhouse podcast by
Yeah.
Gwendy. So I've talked
Yes.
about it before, and I will still say them again, and I wish to put them in practice, and I will put them in practice. No more procrastination.
Yes.
No more limiting, like I can't do it.
Beliefs,
Of course,
limiting ideas, thoughts.
I wish to explore more, and I will do that. That's by meeting those people that I want to meet, those celebrities, those big people. I want to meet them. I want to meet them. I want to work for them. So that is something that is in line, and I will do it.
That's
And
amazing. So,
the last one, I will have to, from what I learned from the last training, I have to be going live most oftenly. In fact, I was supposed to have started, but I said let me push it to the new year because I've really been busy. This period has really been a tight one for me. So I wanted to clear the table, let the table be a little bit clearer before we
mhm.
can before I can
And don't forget that while
that
you're waiting, don't forget that while you're waiting for the table to be clear, your success is passing you by like a car that is passing,
can't pass.
right? Donc, pendant que les gens
I'll be
s'asseyent là et ils se disent que, oh, je vais faire ce que j'ai planifié de faire l'année, le mois prochain, leur succès est en train de leur traverser. Comme le train. Quand le train te traverse, c'est parti. Tu vas attendre
C'est
l'autre.
parti.
Have
Tu
you
peux
ever missed
attendre
a
l'autre.
train? If you take a
Tu peux
train,
attendre.
you miss your train, you take the next train. If you're going somewhere, have you ever taken a bus and you miss your bus? Like imagine
yeah.
you are going to Bamenda
I
and
missed
you have
my
paid your
flight. I've
ticket, you
missed
go
my
late to the
flight.
park. You miss your flight. Oh, where were you going?
Yeah.
Where were you going?
I was going to Malabo, and I missed my flight. I was like, that was my first time traveling, so I missed my flight. I almost collapsed because it was a first time something. So I was really sick
You were just
till I
confused at the
had to
airport.
stay.
You cry alive that day.
Yeah,
Eh?
I was like,
Yeah, let me
it's
tell you
not a
something.
good.
Let me tell you something. I missed my
Réfléchis
flight.
avec quelqu'un.
The worst time that I missed my
Ça
flight,
ouvre en haut, en bas.
I missed my flight in 2012. That was the worst Christmas of my entire existence, right? 2012. I missed my flight. So I was going to travel with somebody from my family. And then it just so happened that, okay, let me just put me on the forefront. So it just so happened that we got to the airport and we had a lot of luggage. So by the time that they stopped him there, we went to airport a little bit late. They stopped him and then they were just, going through passport check and all whatnot. Bam! By the time that we got over to the
It's
gate,
not
they
a good
said,
experience at
gate
all.
has been closed. You know the crazy thing about it? We had done passport check. We're already about to board the plane. So we're in that zone where it's only certified people that are traveling that are in that area. So I was sitting there. Guess what? I was going to Cameroon. It was Christmas
So
2012. This was at Istanbul, at Atatürk International Airport, I think. That was Istanbul, Turkey. I was at that airport. I only had a jacket on me and a little turtleneck. I had a jacket, a little turtleneck that I was going to Cameroon because I knew that in the plane they'll give us a blanket, right? So they'll give us a blanket in the plane and I wouldn't have to worry about anything. Unfortunately for me, I missed my flight. Oh gosh, that was the worst Christmas in my entire life. I almost froze in that airport. Like I did not have enough money on me and to go and buy all those expensive jackets because the jackets that could actually help me feel better, they were extremely expensive at the airport. But listen, it's all about life. This year, you've got to be intentional. Tell yourself that those opportunities that you have missed in your life, those things that you've pushed to later. That procrastination that you keep procrastinating. You wake up in the morning, you have a planner. I'm going to encourage you to get something like this. It sits by my table. It might be too lit up, but it says things to get done. Okay, things to get done. It sits right here by my table here when I work. And then I have this other one that says, I don't know if you can see, the lighting is too much. It says, just a girl boss building her empire, right? And so when I sit down here on this table, so it's like a journal, that's it. And I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create things like this to sell. How would you like to do that, right? It's possible to create a lot of things like just with the ideas that you have. How I Made Bride was part of a training that I did about 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, where they learned how to use Canva. Canva is an amazing resource that a lot of people don't know about. But on Canva, you can even create things like this planner here. You can create a planner like this and print it out and sell for money online. And those are some of the things I'm going to be teaching you guys here on this channel this year. We're going to be intentional, right? And so I want to tell you something. If you know that you are ready for next level in your life, I want to be able to help you as much as I can. I want to be able to talk to you and know about your ideas and know about your visions and know about your goals so that I can direct you on what to do. There's something that I always say to all my friends, right? As a matter of fact, I was discussing with this friend of mine yesterday. I told her that I hate poverty. I don't know about you, Awemi, but do you like to be broke?
I don't like to be broke. It's a worse feeling.
I hate poverty. Like, I hate to be broke. I hate to want to do something and I don't have the means to do it. Right?
Yeah.
And you know, the crazy thing about life right now is the beautiful thing about life right now today is that you can actually build the life that you want. It's possible to do that in this world today because you're connected with your phone to the world.
Yeah.
Meaning that you can talk to anybody. If you decide that you want to talk to Beyonce today and you're intentional about it, you talk to Beyonce. Believe me, there are all kinds of avenues to get to her. On her Instagram page, that's the best way because Instagram is like a personal thing. She would see it. Even if she doesn't get back to you, but if she sees that you're very serious and consistent and that she feels like there's something about you that she can gain, she'll reach out to you. That's the crazy thing about it. You can literally go live on your page and call somebody's name from start to finish and tag them, and they will see that tag. That's the crazy thing about the world today is that you can make everything possible. And so with today being day 1 of the new year, I want to hear your New Year's resolutions. Our bride says she's going to stop procrastinating so that she doesn't miss her success cycle. She's going to take action. What is the third thing? You said you're going to stop procrastinating. You're going to take more action. Number 3, you're going to go live more. You're going to do that show for us.
And I will. I have to meet those celebrities.
You want to have more celebrity clients.
Yeah.
So everybody, our Bride is here. Celebrities, where are you? Our Bride says that she wants to dress most of you. She wants to make all of you beautiful. Claude Songuet, premier jour de l'année 2022. Quelles sont tes résolutions?
Qu'est-ce que je dois dire, hein? Résolution, on dit toujours les mêmes, hein?
On aimerait que les mêmes. Ça, c'est une autre année, complètement différente. Ne dis pas que les mêmes.
Non, ça dit que c'est les mêmes vœux qui viennent, hein, parce que on veut que la vie soit différente, on veut que les gens soient moins pauvres, que tous les gens soient heureux. Bon, voilà, c'est toujours le souhait que tout le monde soit en bonne santé, voilà, et que finalement le virus, finalement le virus qui est là, à moi, continuer à promouvoir comment ça s'appelle, la culture africaine à travers le monde. Voilà. Voilà, continue à le faire et à le faire bien. Voilà.
So my New Year's resolutions, let me put myself back on the screen. Oh my gosh, I've actually not thought about it, but just because I've been working on goals, and I actually have a training program that's coming up. It's going to be called Powerhouse Passion to Profits. Okay, it's going to help you set the tone for your new year. And during this training, it's going to be a 3 days. I love to do 3 days because it's a good timing. Don't overwhelm yourself too much. 3 days, we're going to talk about different things and how to monetize every single one of your passions and make money out of it. Like, we're going to have different ways, processes that we will actually try. And the truth is, I'm going to be announcing the dates before this. I'm planning for this summit to take place around third week or fourth week of January, because I want it to be around my birthday. It's going to be my birthday gift to myself and my birthday gift to my community. And so the intentionality of this year is that I want to help as many people, especially women, start making consistent monthly income from their talents. And if you are out there and you have a talent that is not paying you money regularly, then you are not doing something correctly. I want to help you. Okay. I can help you. And I know we will create cash injection activities. That's something that I learned from my mentor. We'll have quarterly goals that we will set up for your life and your business. So let me say, for somebody like our Amy Bright, who is a fashion designer, we can decide that in this first quarter of the year, that's between January and March, we're going to organize, we're going to do a cash injection activity for her business. So we'll create a portal where she can sell her products live, or where she can sell her products somewhere, she can propose them somewhere. We're going to create a cash injection activity. And then we're also going to create a recurring income source, because it's important to have money coming in, even if it's just $10 each, you know. But you know that every maybe 1 hour you can work $10. How would that look? Is it not great? It's amazing. So those are some of the things that we're going to be working on this year. I'm going to be helping people find and reach financial freedom using their skills and talent. It's possible to do that, okay? So even as a TV hostess, you don't just stop by being a TV hostess. You use your platform to get what you want, in not in a negative way, to get to attract the right client, to propose your sales, your services, to propose what you do, to share testimonials about the things and the people that you've helped, and so on and so forth. So let me know if these are things that you all would like to learn about, because I really want to give you just what you need, not what I think is needed, okay? So as we take leave of you, I want to say thank you all so much. I had to dress up for you guys. I feel so radiant in this beautiful red dress. My makeup, my hair. Unfortunately, I don't have a designer dressing me today. I would have given them a shout out. But our I May Bride sent me a dress which is still in the water. It's in the ship or in the air. You know how, when these bushfallers come to Cameroon, you guys be very careful, especially all those beautiful young girls that are in the university. Bushfallers will come this and spoil your life. They'll come and tell you stories how they love you, whereas they have families here. They are happily married. They have children and families. They'll come before they come to Cameroon. They've removed their rings, and they'll come there and fool you and go and destroy your life and leave you with pregnancies and babies and and maybe diseases, and they'll disappear from your life. So be very wise. You guys be very wise this end of year. All these bushfallers that come, ask them for their tests. You want to see their test, and you want to see, because a lot of them will take off their ring. They're not afraid. They'll take off their ring just to go and have
Yeah.
fun with you. But you have to be very smart. Una no play foolish. Any bushfaller come out and tell you say love you. No, say that person he has a wife probably out here with children, and they live in a home. So be very,
Sure.
very careful, guys. All right. So I don't know if we're going to have a show next week, but tomorrow I'm going to be live here, because I'm going to be announcing the IDP Small Business Support. Woohoo! So we had somebody, she wants to remain anonymous, but she's a great friend of mine. She donated to 2 people. So if you have somebody in the comments, or somebody who has done their video, who you want to win the 50K francs, 50,000 francs, $50. Man, no be give call money, so small time they flag my video, say they go call money online. you want to go push their video out. You want to share their video, get more comments, because we're going to be looking at those comments, the video views. Actually, this lady, she saw one video, the last video that somebody posted, and she fell in love with the lady. So one of her support is going directly to the last person that did that video, the lady that said she was from Banso, the last video. So I'm not supposed to be saying this, but come on, I don't know how to hold good news, right? So that lady, you already won yourself the first, you won one of the gifts, because the donor in question chose you. So whoever she is, if you're a family member to the lady that posted the video, the last video of the donation from Gwendy Media to IDP support, call her and tell her that she won. Somebody chose her, okay? Alors, Claude Songuer, qu'est-ce qu'on se dit? Quel conseil aimerais-tu donner aux gens qui célèbrent aujourd'hui? Parce qu'on sait qu'on va entendre que d'autres personnes sont mortes, qui ont eu des accidents. On va entendre que il y a des gens qui ont saoulé, qui ont dormi dans la rigole. On va entendre toutes ces choses. Mais qu'est-ce que toi, en tant que grand frère, qu'est-ce que tu pourrais donner comme conseil pour ce premier jour de l'année à tous ceux-là qui nous regardent? Advice
à tous ceux qui nous regardent, tout ce que je dis, c'est la prudence. Il faut faire tout, mais sans excès. Voilà, c'est la fête, certes, nous sommes en 2022, mais vaut mieux voir tout 2022 au lieu de le voir, à peine le voir, quoi. Alors, il faut être...
à peine le voir, yeah.
Voilà, il faut être prudent, voilà. Ça demande la prudence et la prudence. Car il y a de belles choses, 2022 doit nous apporter de belles choses, voilà.
Yeah, je sais qu'on n'a pas voulu parler de ça parce que c'était un peu trop sad pour la situation. Mais qu'est-ce que tu aimerais dire aux fans, à la famille de ce jeune artiste qu'on a perdu brutalement et à son manager qui est aussi mort, malheureusement? Qu'est-ce que tu aimerais dire?
Tout ce que je peux dire, c'est-à-dire que je peux dire que bon, je suis de tout cœur avec eux. Parce que c'est jamais évident de perdre un jeune aussi talentueux et aussi jeune. Ça montre encore que voilà, les accidents de la route dans notre pays sont récurrents. Voilà, c'est récurrent et puis les gens ne sont pas assez prudents. Alors il y a les voitures qui roulent, j'appelle ça les voitures de mort, parce que soit souvent il n'y a pas de frein, soit souvent, voilà, c'est ça qui est terrible dans le pays, quoi. Et c'est beaucoup de jeunes qui décèdent comme ça, là, beaucoup de jeunes qui devaient représenter valablement le Cameroun, surtout lui, hein. Je crois qu'il devait faire un voyage en Europe ces jours-ci. Mais vraiment, c'est dommage, quoi. C'est dommage. Et je suis de tout cœur avec la famille et que d'où il va, j'espère qu'il trouvera la paix.
Amen. And from me to you, I want to say cheers to your success in 2022. Let's make 2022 the best year ever. Let's make it the year that we finish our degrees. If you're in a degree class, if you are doing a GCE, make it the year when you pass your GCE. If you were trying to lose weight, make 2022 be the year that you get in the best shape of your life. If you're trying to add another stream of income for your business, make 2020 the best year in your business. And if you don't know how to do about it, how to go about it, you want to get in contact with somebody that can help you, don't be ashamed. Reach out to me and I will definitely step in and do my best in guiding you. Merci beaucoup, Claude Songuer, d'avoir été là pour clôturer cette année. Je vois Awa Emebra était là derrière avant de se dire au revoir. Thank you so much, Awa Emebra, for everything that you do. Thank you for being so selfless. I believe in you. Please don't let me down.
I won't. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
So I want to wish you all a happy new year, happy first day of the year. We spent it together. Hallelujah. So I'm going to play a song and I want to see all of your dancing styles. Il faut danser là-bas derrière parce que quand j'ai mis la musique tout à l'heure, you guys are just acting as if you don't know how to dance. So I'm going to play this song by Ambe. Wherever you are, get up and dance and shake. Whatever kind of music that you feel better to vibe on, go ahead and put it and just celebrate the fact that you are alive right now. Okay, so this is how we're gonna wrap up. But let's get that song by Ambe. This is called the Artist Invasion. I think it's called the Artist Invasion. Ambe Magasco, Mr. Leo, Blanche Bailey, and all whatnot. They did this song maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So let's go.
The network is so bad.
Don't need plenty with plenty meat. Water fufu with plenty arrow. Yellow fufu simon magi.
That's so we do and we for Bello.
We no go stop that.
Yeah.
I know the cook and them for
Yeah. That's it. One chance they be for my name, my name. Hey, what they so? One fufu for all my men them. A triple.
Bon, Amy Bright, tiens, bois.
Yeah.
We don't own the rights to the music. Bonne année.
Yeah.
Bonne année. Mamuno. Yes, in Jacob. Come on, let's eat money. Come on, Dad. Show me your style, guys. Hey.
Maman, c'est comme ça qu'Amy danse. Amy Bright. Oh.
Non, son gars, il faut se lever. Moi, je vais me lever.
Lève-toi. Levez-vous.
Il faut laisser.
Oh.
Je suis un Amy Bright.
Non. We don't own the rights to the music. It's just for entertainment purposes.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah, oui.
Oh,
Alfred,
God.
take your man. Man.
Oui.
Abumbi. Happy New Year, everybody. See you tomorrow. Please inform all the winners. They have to be there tomorrow. Please inform all those who took part in the competition for the IDP support. They have to be live tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to come live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern or 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's between 8 and 9 p.m. Cameroon time. Okay?
Amy Bright, elle est morte de rire. Elle est morte de rire.
I don't feel forget you. I mata eakumbam. Baba ele ya too. Oh, Askia, this girl. Damn, she's so good. Her rap is something else. Wow. I love her talent. Askia, wow. Elle a un talent very raw.
Non, Askia,
she's so good.
on la voit pas beaucoup, mais elle est très talentueuse.
Elle est hyper talentueuse. Very good. So happy New Year to all of you. Wishing you all God's blessings in this new year. Let's connect. Let's work together. Let's take your businesses to the next level. Let's empower each other. Let's grow together. And most importantly, let's stop hating. Stop hating. It's not going to help anybody. Life is too short. Play your part and go your way. Let everybody has space. Any man play a role. on leave the rest for God, ok? Chacun fait ce qu'il peut faire, on laisse le reste à Dieu.
Tout à fait.
Mot de fin,
ouais.
Mot de fin.
Oui, mot de fin, tout ce que je peux dire, c'est comment ça s'appelle. Je souhaite quoi, une longue vie à Gwendy Media, Gwendy Media TV.
Merci.
Voilà, que Gwendy Media continue à nous sortir de bonnes émissions, à faire en sorte qu'on puisse se réunir, que l'Afrique soit ensemble et puis qu'on puisse faire de belles choses pour notre continent. Voilà, le rendre encore plus riche. Voilà, c'est ça qui est le plus important. Voilà.
Last words.
Creating magic together. Voilà, ça veut dire ce que ça veut dire.
Creating magic moments together. Yes, that's our slogan. Merci beaucoup, Claude Songuet. Vraiment, Claude Songuet, j'aimerais dire quelque chose. Je n'ai jamais vu quelqu'un me soutenir comme tu me soutiens. Je n'ai jamais vu ça. You and Awa Eme Bride, you guys are just the bomb. Mata E Akumbom is there, and I don't know where JTD Ranui is. That guy was supposed to be a guest on the show. Mata E Akumbom, trouble. JTD don't run interviews. So they didn't even come live on the show because you know how coy. This is the flyer for today's show. That's just to tell you, he was supposed to be a guest on this show today. It was 3 of them. Look at that. That's JTD right there in the middle. Like, I spoke with him for almost an hour today. He's like, okay, they fired this. He has to go see his uncle's place and all. And I said, okay, what time? He said, like an hour. Okay. I called him. I don't send him that link 2 times. JTD didn't know I appear. Even he didn't show up today in the show because he knew that I'll pick it on him. So I'm guessing, Mata Yakumbo, we can tell him that no problem. We have heard that we saw that he didn't want to be on the show today, but that's okay. I hope that he's fine. He was going to go check on his family over there in Boulder, Colorado. Our prayers go out to all those families that lost their homes. Some families, their homes have burnt to ashes on the eve of the new year. That's not a good way to start the year, but you know, we're praying for them. We're praying for you. We're praying for all those who lost their loved ones in the transition from 2021 to 2022. I heard about a young Cameroonian who came from France who was poisoned. This poisoning in Cameroon, 2022. When I leave poisoning for inside 2021. Now, you know, now stop poisoning people. Somebody who come from France after so many years, take his guy friends outside and then come back home after the drink and dies from poisoning. Guys, stop it. That poisoning, it should stop. Empoisonnement. Cette histoire d'empoisonnement maintenant, au Cameroun, c'est grave. Quand tu arrives au Cameroun maintenant, hold your bottle so. I say, open your bottle so, even na water, you didn't have so. That's why now I understand. A lot of times I used to see people holding their bottle. Yeah. Quand je voyais souvent les gens arrêter leur bouteille comme ça, je ne comprenais pas. Ils me disaient que pourquoi la grande sœur s'arrête la bouteille comme une villageoise ou comme ça là?
En tout cas, j'ai vécu ça au Cameroun. J'étais au Cameroun quand
tu avais aussi ta bouteille ici.
Moi, je mange pas les bouteilles parce que quand je veux boire, je bois mon truc à la maison. Je sors pas. Je suis pas quelqu'un qui se pavane à l'extérieur, hein, qui boit des trucs. Je suis pas comme ça. Moi, quand je veux boire, je bois à la maison tranquille parce que voilà, je ne suis pas demandeur de ça. Alors, je suis pas déjà un buveur. En tout cas, non, je mange pas dehors.
Les gens que tu connais.
Oui, même si avec les gens qui connaissent, moi, la personne la plus sûre que je connais, c'est ma maman, c'est sa nourriture. Alors le reste, non. Voilà.
Ta maman, quand tu étais au Cameroun, ta maman était là-bas.
Mais c'est elle qui s'occupait de moi, non?
Ah bon, hein? Alors qu'Awa n'a même pas été là-bas.
Mais Awa, je l'ai même vu combien? J'ai vu Awa que 3 fois, je crois. Hein.
3 fois. Et puis tu as scienté la petite fille, tu as dit, merde, la petite fille, c'est bien, hein?
Elle est venue, mais elle est venue, mais il y avait déjà 14 sur le chemin. C'est ça le problème.
Il y avait déjà 14 femmes. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing the
Amy.
All right, guys. So we're going to end in music. I'm just going to put that music in the background, and it's a wrap from 2021. Welcome to 2022. Hope for better things. Hope for more family-focused programs, more family-focused discussions, and business. We also have that business. Spotlight with Gwendy will still remain talking about business, talking about health, and bringing you people. But we're going to introduce a new show where we'll be having more discussions, like where we can talk about some serious societal issues and like things like this poisoning. Like, what the heck? Excuse my language, guys. Like, come on now. You guys should stop it. How many young people lost their lives last year, 2021, to poisoning? You know, the young lady that opened her salon, went out to eat with her friends at KMER. She was carried in a taxi and she ended up dying just like that. So let's stop it, guys. All right, I'll see you guys. Take care. And let's enjoy this beautiful song by TK Songs. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? So be there. Be there tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
Bon, Amy, à tout à l'heure.